Hello, Vonzanites. Good morning. It is I, Faith Avery. I'm going to see what you're seeing. I don't know if you guys can see. I have to back up a little bit. Okay. Want to make sure you're seeing my t-shirt. My Vonza t-shirt. I may have to adjust my entire setup, and we don't want to do that. We don't want to mess up what we got going here, so it's okay. We'll stick with it. Good morning, Monzanites. Hello, hello, hello. It is 11 a.m. It is Tuesday, and we go live together every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 11 a.m. EST. And today, we're going to talk about using your Vonza platform to build a community. Now, just a FYI, rolling into next week, make sure you move some things around so you can join us, because what I'll be doing is I will be using Zoom for our calls, and that way I'll be able to share my screen and thereby show you like step by step what to click on and how it looks on the inside when you're using your platform to create your link for social, when you're building out your website for whatever it is that you do, what it looks like for coaches, um, especially, or if you have services that you offer, what that looks like using forms and scheduling and things like that, how your courses look, and a feel that you can give to them, right? So we're going to be doing that next week. Don't forget, 11 a.m. Tuesday mornings and Thursday mornings. We always keep the replay so you can always catch it, but there's nothing like going live. Why? Because you can ask questions and I'll get to them right then and there. And that allows you to just move faster, right? So that's coming up next week. So make sure you tune in for that. Today, I just want to share with you some different ways that you can use your platform to build your community. A lot of times, people do not realize that, especially when you are a personal brand, meaning that you are the brand, you are the one that is executing the services, you are the one that's doing the coaching, you are the one that's doing the socials. People see your face. You are the brand of your company. One of the key reasons and ways that you are really going to be able to move products, to grow your business, to really elevate as a personal brand is by building community. And community really starts with a solid foundation. What's the foundation, you ask? The foundation is knowing your niche audience. Yes. Yes, branding, especially personal branding. There's 3 different types of branding, but more than likely for most of us, we are the face of our company. Therefore, we're a personal brand. And the way that you really build a solid personal brand is by building community. Some ways that you may see this is t-shirts, right? You have t-shirts that you wear, but then you also share with those people who follow you, who maybe you do a giveaway, or maybe you you're doing lives and things like that, and you're saying, hey, this is for so and so, because on Facebook it'll show you like top fans and stuff like that. Use that to your advantage. That means that's somebody that's really engaged with your brand, with what you do, with what you're saying, and you want to harness that community, that feel of people coming together. Never forget, one of the basic things that you should know in business is people have to like, people have to know, and they have to trust you. If they feel those 3 things, then you will get a lot of business. How do people get those 3 things? They get those 3 things by you showing up. Your socials, if you say you're going to do something, you do it. Hosting events, whether it's online or it's in person, that community, right? So you can do that through t-shirts. You can do that through hosting events, just like we have here every week we come on live. This is not just because, I feel like talking or sharing, though I love doing that. It's really to help you know that we are here for you. We literally want you to have success. Your success is our success. When you're bragging about the success that you've had in your business, guess what? We're going to brag about your success too. Why? Because we're excited for you. We want you to win. That's what the platform is for, so that you can really win and take advantage of this digital community. Sorry, guys, the digital community space that we find ourselves in, this digital age we find ourselves in, right? So that's very important. So when you succeed, we succeed. And we will definitely share that. We will definitely say, hey, look at this Vonza night. Hey, look at this Vonza night. And what does that do? That builds community. That builds community. Again, like, know, and trust factor, right? Another way that you're able to really build and grow your community, which thereby grows your business, is some of what we shared before, which is tapping into holidays, awareness days, national days. Yesterday was National Vitamin C Day. And so I shared in the group an email I received from Clean Juice, which is a company that I love, and they just everything on site. You go in and they juice, like they're juicing beets and carrots and cucumbers and all these great things, strawberries and watermelons. Oh my, like they are just juicing it up. And so you get these bottles of pure juice, not concentrate. It's not frozen. It's not stuff from a can. It is authentic, huge industrial grade juicers pumping this juice out, like pumping it out, right? And so they are literally creating this juice, and they're saying, hey, come on in. I know you're going to come anyway, but go ahead and come in. It's National Vitamin C Day. Get you some pure orange juice. It's like drinking. It's the funniest thing to my brain, because you can drink the orange juice and you feel like you should be chewing because it's like eating an orange. I know it makes no sense, but even my brain is like so perplexed, like, oh my God, this tastes like an orange. I feel like I should be chewing, but it's juice. It's pure juice. Anyway, I just went off on a tangent on juice. But the point is, they build a community with the app. They build a community with the emails they send. They build a community. Hey, welcome. They are building a community. They are building the like, know, and trust factor. Like, hey, these people, yes, they juice, but they're really out for my health. They really want me to be healthy. They really want, right? And that's how you want people to feel about you. Like you want people to see you and say, this person really wants me to be the best version of me. This person really wants me to be healthy. This person really wants my marriage to work. This person really wants me to understand how I can enjoy my 9 to 5. This person really wants me to succeed and win in my business. This person, so on and so forth and so forth and so forth. Okay? That is the power behind doing these things, especially for your business. And when you grow your community, you are thereby growing your business, because the like, know, and trust factor is in full effect. Okay? Now, another way that you can grow your audience is by using the emails. You can send emails even in your Vonza platform, and it doesn't have to be anything like so spectacular with flash and GIFs and rotating images. Like, relax. Don't put all that stress on yourself. Just talk to your email list. Talk to your community. They want to hear from you. They already have some type of fact, like somewhere or another they like you, okay? If I give you my email, that means I like you to a certain extent, okay? So send out the email, say, hey, just wanted to check in and say happy new month, happy, that happens every month, right? Happy new month, happy second quarter. Let's make this quarter of the year better than our first one, right? Let's rest and let's be productive, and whatever it is your stitch is for your business. Sending out those emails can make a vast difference in fostering a community feel. You can even use the email to say, hey, I'm looking to really serve you in the best way possible. What are you looking for? Reply to this email and let me know. I really want to hear from you. You'll be surprised. People will share like all this stuff that they want to get from you in your business. And guess what you got to do though? You got to deliver. If it works with, what you already have going on, or the theme, or the vision of your business, incorporate it. Then turn around, send another email and say, hey, so and so, like say Sharon A from Florida sent this email, right? And suggested this. And because you notice like a lot of people are saying the same thing, shout out somebody in the community. So then it's like, they listen, they care. What? This is so cool. You guys already know. They will share. They will. Listen, if there's one thing people will do, is they will share their opinions. They will share what they feel like you should absolutely, definitely know, okay? They will share, especially if they're passionate about it. And, sometimes you can literally say, hey, we got a lot of info or request for this. We can't fulfill that as of yet. That's like a year-long project, but we're thinking about it, or we're considering it, or we never thought about it, and we're talking about it, amongst the team. It still works, guys. It still helps to build that community. It still helps to build that brand that you're growing, because people love to know that they are being heard. And when you share and let them know, hey, yeah, I'm being heard, and here's the proof that they're listening and they're hearing me, it's a really, really wonderful thing. That's how you're going to also build your community. That's how you're going to help people know and educate them on the message that you have for them. Okay? So use your email newsletter. Like I said, it does not have to be super fancy. It doesn't have to be technologically advanced, web 4.0, flash, you don't have to have all of the whiz bang bing. Just start, just send the email, and you'll be surprised what people will share with you and what it is that they want to see and hear from you. Okay, so that's another way to build your community. And then last but not least, you guys, I have a lot of ways that you can build your community, but I'm just going to share for you today. Last but not least for today, on how you build up your community, which thereby builds up your business, is I wonder if you guys will think about this. Have a nickname for your community. So for example, you guys know when you sign up for Vonza, you become a Vonzanite. Whenever I come on live, I greet you and I say, hello, Vonzanites, because that's our nickname, right? That's our nickname for each other, for anyone who has a Vonza platform. And so sometimes you'll see some people, maybe you've been a part of some of these groups, they'll say, hey, cousins, hey, best friends, hey, some people have some really specific things that they call each other. In some of my communities, in my communities, hey, beauty, and I call people beauty. And I say men and women are beauty, because let's just face it, guys. There's some people on the outside, they may look, very handsome or very pretty, but because their inside is very nasty, they're just not that beautiful of a person. So men and women can be beautiful. And I would say, hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beauty. How are you? Okay. That's just how I feel about it. You can be a beauty even as a man, because if your inside is right, then honey, you'll start radiating that beauty because you're a good person on the inside. But if you are ugly on the inside, you're going to be ugly on the outside. We can talk about it later. Nevertheless, that is a great way to build your community by using nicknames. So think for yourself in your business, what nickname could you use to greet your audience, to start off a conversation, to start off an email? Hey, Vonzanites. Hey, beauty. Hey, best friends. Hey, cousins. Hey, faithpreneurs. Hey, like there's just so many things that you can do. I know some different celebrities do that, right? With Nicki Minaj, her people, they call themselves Barbs. Beyonce, you got Queen Bee. So I can't remember who it was that they had said something nasty about Beyonce, and the Beehive was like going crazy. And you just saw on social all the bees in the person's comments. That's how you know the Beehive was upset, okay? But once you say, you know what, I'm a Beyonce fan. Are you a Beyonce fan? Really? Yes, I'm a part of the Beehive. That's it right there, right? That's their community. That's their nickname. So it's a great way to build. It's a great way to have foster that love around the brand, around you, and really grow a community in which you can serve them. You can make offers that they really need, love, like, and will buy. And that will help you propel and grow your business, because when people feel like that you're listening and you're creating things that's changing their lives, honey, you won't even have to worry about Facebook ads yet. You won't even have to worry about any of that stuff, because your people will literally be the advertising for you. No matter how technologically advanced we get, guys, word of mouth is still powerful. So as you build your community, go ahead and make sure that you are incorporating some of the things that I offered you today, so that you can really serve your people, build that like, know, and trust factor. And as you build that, the sales will roll in. All right. So listen, we still have a couple of minutes. If you have any questions, put it in the chat, and I would love to talk about building community and your brand, what that means for you and your business. Because the truth of the matter is, if you're a real entrepreneur, not just some of these people out here who are just fly by nights and they just want to make a quick buck, and I get it. But if you're a real true entrepreneur, you want to foster a community and you want to foster a good name on your personal brand, right? And when you do that, that's going to require you to be a little creative. Do some of the things that you like to see when it comes to shopping and brands and companies that you do business with. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Someone said this is good. Okay. Let's see. Yes, community is super, super important. If you're the brand, your personal brand, then you have to definitely show up and let people know that when they come to you, they can trust you. That's the key, right? They have to be able to know that they can trust you. And once they trust you, and you give them offers that they really like and enjoy, business will be too much for you to handle. That's a good problem to have. You'll have to hire somebody, right? And expansion is just happening, right? So guys, if you have any questions, put them in the chat and I'll be sure to answer them for you. I will be sure to answer them for you. And then if I don't have the answer, I'll get the answer for you. How about that? Definitely do that. Also, the other thing too, guys, when it comes to trying out some of this stuff, don't feel like you have to do everything, right? Find those things that resonate with you and how you're wired in the way that you know that you can execute. Just listening? Good. It's awesome. Yeah, just make sure that anything that you pick up or anything that you decide to do, that you do it to the best of your ability, and that it coincides with how you're wired. Because when you do things that coincide with how you're already wired, you face less resistance and you're more likely to be consistent, which then makes you look very reliable. And then also, too, because you already have a like to it, you're going to do it. Like, it's just, you're just going to execute. Pay attention to some of the things that brands that you shop with do and that you like that they do, and say, how can I implement this into my business? You'll be surprised. You'll be very surprised. All right. So, guys, if you're not watching live and you're on the replay, make sure you let me know that you caught the replay. Put replay in the chat. We'd love to chat with you and say, hey. But also, if you have a question and you're watching the replay, make sure that you put your questions in the comments and we will make sure to answer them, okay? I love spending time with you guys. Take something, let me know in the comments what you decide that you're going to implement for your business as your personal brand and how to foster that community. Let's chat about it. Let's talk about it. Have a phenomenally fantastic day, and I will see you Thursday at 11 a.m. By the way, I may be in a different place than here, but it's still going to be great. Awesome, and we're still going to have good info per the usual. I'll see you then. Bye.